Yo, yo, yodely, yo, 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 and how is everyone doing? So it's crazy how time flies by. It's been over a month now since I've owned this bike. So I thought, what better way than to celebrate this whole month of owning this lovely bike than to do a full 1 month review. Now I will be pulling up in just a few moments to do a full look around and inspection of the bike, to show you what I love and what I don't love, and basically show you around the ins and outs of this lovely little machine. That was a bit naughty, Mr. Royal Mail. Now you may have realised as well in my videos that I've been setting the length of my videos quite high lately. Even I'm quite surprised I've been doing over 10 minutes worth of video, and that just kind of shows how much I'm really enjoying it at the moment and how much I love it. Some of you might not like it because it's too long, but I'm okay, I can live with that. I've not had anyone really complain as of yet, other than I'm doing too many uploads and I need to slow down. But that just kind of shows how excited I am about being on this bike and being back on YouTube and doing all this lovely jazz. I have no idea where I'm going right now, guys. Bloody squirrel! Run, squirrel! Run! Run! Oh, dude, where are you going? Jesus! Look at this place. Oh, there's another squirrel. I'm loving this. So anyway guys, let's crack on with the review. So guys, look what I just noticed when I was just filming this. Now look. This was literally just hanging out like that. Now what the hell is that about, Benelli? That's the first thing that I have seen that has been loose or wrong with this bike. So if you get this bike, be very sure to make sure that everything's tight on it, because what the hell is that about? So other than that guys, here it is, the Benelli TNT 125, and I've had it now for over a month, and to be fair, I have ridden it well. I've not been soft with this bike at all. I've done wheelies, I've done burnouts, you know, I've pretty much ragged it. And perhaps that wasn't the best thing to do, but at the same time, you've only got one life, and I haven't got time to wait around and just be gentle with it. And my problem is that I love bikes and I like to see what I can get out of them and not be all soft with them. The first thing you probably would have noticed on this bike when you first fell in love with it, this bad boy here, that's the first thing I thought, wow, that looks amazing. And then it's the cage as well. This bike looks so much better in real life than it ever does on camera. That is one thing I can tell you guys, it looks amazing. The build quality of this thing, other than that, it's brilliant. It is fantastic. People still have their doubts about Chinese bikes, but there is no doubt in my mind that this bike has been built with care and attention, you know, just from every little detail on it. I mean, yeah, there's a few niggly little things on it, I agree, and there are a few things that you can tell that are just cheaply put on, you know. That's probably because they've had to cut back in some parts, you know, like that, and because it is a cheap bike for what you're getting. You know, it's a grand less than the Honda Grom, and the Honda Grom would have been the bike that I was going to get if I didn't get this one. I probably would have saved up for that. I wasn't too keen on the Honda Grom's looks, but after you tune it up a bit, do a few little mods on it, it looks fantastic, I'm not gonna lie. So what are the problems that I've had on this so far? that. That is it, guys. I've had no issues whatsoever other than that I've just noticed now. The performance is fantastic. The ride is comfortable. It's great. It turns when you want it to turn. It does everything that it says. So what's the top speed of this thing? It is 70 miles per hour. I've had 70 miles per hour out of it, and that is touching the red line. You might be able to get 72 if you've got a bit of wind behind you and you're on a bit of a gradient. But guys, it's a 125, so you're not really going to get the performance that you want out of it. Maybe 75 if you do mods and whatever, but that's about it. So don't look at this bike for speed, look at it for fun. So what are the things that I would change about this bike? Straight away, it would have to be the wheels. That is the first thing I would go for. And that is the first thing I'd really go for on most bikes, most cheap bikes, because they're made with nylon tyres. They're not proper rubber, they're just nasty ass nylon. And I have said before when I first got this bike that the tyres, they're actually really good. I regret that now because no, no. That shouldn't happen. You shouldn't be drifting when you go over a puddle. The next thing is the exhaust, of course. That is something I would definitely like to change. I'll just find my keys. It is very quiet. And as you could understand with this whole Euro 4 malarkey thing now, it's all very restricted with this lovely cat underneath here. So that is one thing I would recommend you rip off, because it'll make the bike lighter and it might just give you a little bit more performance. Not much, but a little bit more. So let's give it a listen, guys. And there's the fuel injectors. There we go. Now I've had almost 500 miles on this bike now, and I will be changing the oil soon, and I'll be doing that myself. I've just got to find the oil filter for it, because service parts on these bikes are very, very, very hard to come across, as well as like different mods and everything. You're gonna struggle when you get this bike to find parts for it because of that. Also, this bike, it does have storage. Okay? Now, not much storage, I'll give you that, but it has storage. It is, if I can open it, you son of a sausage. There we go. It's a bit sketchy, but there you go. Right here. Also, as well, you've got to be so careful with this bike, because whoever designed this bit here is a bit of a retard, because there's supposed to be an Allen key here, and I've seen in a few cases where it's actually ended up in the airbox. Now who does that? Who actually does that? So I don't know where that Allen key is now. It could be in there, it could be around here somewhere. So I'm probably going to have to take that off soon just to check if it is in there, because that is just so stupid. I don't understand it. I really don't. But you do get a toolkit, you know. You got all your spanners and Allen keys and whatnot. Screwdriver. I like that they've actually put a toolkit in there. Most Chinese bikes, they don't even bother. Now the electrics of this bike, I think personally, look very good. You know? It doesn't look like it's just been botched together, and that's usually a main issue with these Chinese bikes, is they're usually just an absolute mess. Now I say Chinese bike because it is manufactured in China, but designed by Benelli, who are an Italian company still, but they're owned by a Chinese company. Yeah. I need to sort that out as well and put it in a proper place, because I don't like the fact that it's right near the airbox there. I mean, you know, yeah, I don't know what they were thinking in that department, but hey, I like that it's got a little bit of storage. Okay, there we go. But the fitting of this is lovely, so snug. They've done a good job on the seat. Now the comfort of this is very comfortable. Are you alright?
You go still private?
Yeah, I've got to go in a minute.
What are you doing here?
I'm just filming. Yeah, I'll leave just a minute though, yeah?
Why is this?
It's not hurting anyone.
Private.
Okay. Right.
Nice bike.
Thank you. Is it? I'm just literally filming. I'm not hurting anyone.
I know. But if we said that to everybody...
No, I understand that, but I'd never be here again. Never. Okay. Just over a month now. Yeah. It's a great little bike though.
Really nice.
Yeah. It's a 125. Yeah, it's a great little bike.
I love it.
Yeah, Italian. Italians. Everything with flair. Alright, thanks. I understand completely it's private property, and at least he weren't a total douchebag. But, you know guys, come on, let's be honest, I wasn't hurting anyone. I wasn't doing anything to annoy anybody. But it's okay guys, we'll carry on this review just outside his gate. But at least he had an appreciation for my bike anyway. Okay, we'll finish off the review here then. So yeah guys, this seat is lovely, absolutely fantastic. I've ridden well over 70 miles on one journey on it, and I've had no problems whatsoever. So yeah guys, that's pretty much it really. There's not a lot more to say about this bike other than buy it. You know, seriously, you get what you pay for, and you certainly get a lot for your money with this bike. So if you're looking for a cheap 125 that you're going to have a hell of a lot of fun on, and this is going to be your first bike, 100%, I would get this, honestly now, over any 125. I really would, and that sounds a bit biased because I own one. I've owned a couple of 125s now, and I've never had as much fun on them as I have on this one. I'm probably going to change the handlebar grips anyway eventually, but that was a bit of a surprise to me. I didn't expect that to come off, and I don't know why it has, but that's going to get sorted out, that's for sure. And my bike needs a really good clean. So if you have any questions about this bike you want to ask, or anything that you want me to try on it, then don't be afraid to ask. Just write down in the comments below. I'll be more than happy to answer or do that for you. Also for my Insta as well, before I said if anybody wants to be mentioned in this video, then they will be. So Sam Vernon 12, thank you very much, and that is it really. I should have done it a bit earlier, but I might do that every couple of videos, and if anybody wants their name mentioned in my videos, I'll be more than happy to do that for them. But anyway guys, please like, subscribe, and also don't forget to tap that bell end, because it'll notify you of any videos coming up in the future. I will see you again very soon. Bye!